Assalamu alaikum. In our Qur'anic Reflections, we reached Ayah 54. The last time we explained Ayah 54. Now let me remind you that we are talking about the Israeli in the company of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, after they left Egypt, after they were saved from bondage and slavery, 400 years to 430 years slavery. And now, in the desert, they worship a cow, and we read about that, they were supposed to put themselves to death for this great sin. Now, also, on the way, during the way, they did so horrific, actions. So let's look at an example. Surah 2, Ayah 55, it says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَإِذْ قُلْتُمْ يَا مُوسَى لَن نُؤْمِنَ لَكَ حَتَّى نَرَى اللَّهَ جَهْرًا فَأَخَذَتْكُمُ الصَّاعِقَةُ وَأَنْتُمْ تَنْظُرُونَ. So Moses kept saying, repent, behave, believe in Allah, follow what Allah told you to do, follow the Torah, the teaching, or maybe not yet. But every time he tried to ask them to behave, then they get fed up. Short temper, evil short temper. And here they say, وَإِذْ قُلْتُمْ يَا مُوسَى لَن نُؤْمِنَ لَكَ حَتَّى نَرَى اللَّهَ جَهْرًا. And when you said, Moses, we will not believe in what you say till we see Allah eye to eye. We want to see Him with our own eyes. Then we will believe that there is something called Allah. And we will believe in what you say. Till then you are lying. You are not telling the truth. So show us Allah. Moses said, okay, you want to see Allah? Look up to the heaven. While they were looking up, what happened? فَأَخَذَتْكُمُ الصَّاعِقَةُ وَأَنْتُمْ تَنْظُرُونَ. And thunderstorm, lightning, took over you, burnt you while you're looking, put you to death. They were put to death for offending Allah and His Messenger. We will not believe in what you say until we see Allah eye to eye. Imagine how rotten this nation is. Then Ayah 56 says, now after they are all dead, ثُمَّ بَعَثْنَاكُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَوْتِكُمْ. They were all dead. And Allah said, then we revived you, resurrected you after you're dead. You have been dead. بَعْدَ مَوْتِكُمْ. After you were dead. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. So at that moment, Allah could have left them to rot on the ground, or the beast come to eat and feed and feast on their flesh. But again, after they committed this great sin, accusing Musa of lying, and they will not believe in what he says until he show them Allah eye to eye, this defiance to extreme, Allah punished them by putting them to death. Now, how do they know that this happened if they are dead? Allah put them to death, right? Well, the lightning comes as a line, a thin line. We have seen lightning. Everybody knows lightning. And will strike one by one to death. So all the nation is watching as they fall one by one by the lightning. And they cannot even shake a foot or a leg to run from this horrific sight. They saw themselves, the people, watching one by one, dropping dead. And the last man saw all of them dead. So when Allah revived them, and He said, you were dead, they know. He's telling the truth. And the first one who died, he asked, is it true? Oh yes, we saw you with our own eyes. All of us saw you. You were the first to die. And then the next, and the next. So they committed this great offense. You see, we will see so much from them during this trip from Egypt to the Holy Land of Palestine. A lot of rotten actions. Satanic spirits dwell in this nation since then. And they never change or behave. Now, remember they are in the desert. There is no trees, wasteland, sand, nothing around. Not even deers to hunt, or any animals, or snakes even. Some say the taste of the flesh of snake like fish. I never tried it, but that's what they say. Nothing around to eat. An empty desert. And the hot sun on top of their heads. So what kind of ni'mah? Allah said, اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم. Remember my blessing, the ni'mah I gave over you. I shed you with. So now let's look at some other examples of the ni'mas. We spoke about some when they worshipped the cow and Allah forgave them, and now they want defying, Allah and His Messenger, and Allah put them to death and revived them to give them a second chance, even if they don't deserve. Now what else? Where is the ni'mah that Allah is talking about? اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم. Remember the ni'mah I shed you with. Let's do this next time, inshallah, when we start reading Ayah 58. Assalamu alaikum.